Hello, my name is Belinda, aka Mama Bear from Mama Bear Living Life. I am how old am I? 59-year-old woman, single woman, lives alone with 3 dogs. A couple of years ago, I was diagnosed with autism, so I was 57 years old before I ever knew I was different. Well, before I knew I was different all my life, but I had clinical proof. 7 months ago, 8 months ago, I was let go from a company that I had worked with for a long time. I was part of a company wide RIF. Needless to say, it put me in a whirlwind financially, mentally, and emotionally. I'll go a little bit deeper into that in later videos because I'm probably going to do some ranting about it. I like to garden, do yard work. I love plants. I like birds. You can probably see all my bird stuff. I got bird feeders everywhere. I love dogs. I have 3 dogs. Beamer's my youngest. He's my lab pit mix. He was born with a deformed front leg. He is pretty much my emotional support dog. He's not trained to be. He's there when I need him. Let's just put it that way. The next oldest is my blue heeler. She is 9 years old. Yeah, 9 years old. She'll be 9 this year. She is my latchkey latch dog. Always by my leg, but that's her breed. Cattle dogs usually pick their person, and that's who they stay by. And then my oldest is my son, my late son's Pomeranian mix. She's 16. She's almost blind and deaf. In fact, she's laying over there on the patio looking at the back door because she thinks I walked back into the house. She's waiting for me to come back out of the house when I'm sitting over here. But yeah. I don't even know where I was going with that. But anyway, single with 3 dogs. I think that's where I went off on that little tangent. That's part of my autism. I will be talking about something, and all of a sudden, just I'm 10 streets over and discussing something else. But I don't know where this channel's going. I have been on sabbatical from recording for a while, especially after that company let me go. I was just devastated. But I do know I'm probably going to be doing kind of a podcast type recording, whether it be outside or in my home somewhere, or maybe taking a walk on a nature trail. I don't know. I do think I want to do some podcast type videos. Just talk about whatever that day, I do play video games. I bought a green screen. I haven't figured out how to use it yet. I have streaming programs, so I do want to do some streaming on video games, because I do enjoy that. I have like 3 or 4 different games that I really, really enjoy playing. I do want to start traveling. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I am taking a trip next month to see my aunt and uncle, so I will be recording some of that. More traveling is up in the air. I don't know. With the job and all that, I just don't know. So be patient. If you see my videos all over the place, I will get some rhyme or reason to it eventually. Like I said, I have autism and I kind of am all over the place sometimes. I have to, in fact, when I have a routine, I have to stay on a routine, because if I don't, my whole life gets chaotic. And even when I do chores, I'll like sit down with coffee in the morning, I write down everything that needs to be done that day, and then I put numbers on them of what needs to be done first, second, third, fourth, and that's how I do it. My Mr. Beamer, my lab Pitty, he's waiting by the fence, waiting for my neighbors to open the door so he can start barking at him. He's so silly. But yeah, don't know where it's going. Do know a few types of videos I want to do. I can't record while I'm doing projects. I just don't have the capacity to do that. I've tried. I've done with it, but it takes so much longer for me to get a project done when I have to stop. I have to move the camera. I have to go check to make sure the camera's still rolling, because YouTubers or people who record know that batteries don't last. It's just so hard for me to do that. If I had a dedicated camera person, then that might be different, but I don't. I would like to do reviews on products I get. I don't have any sponsors, but I do have some things I got. Would you stop it? The whole neighborhood does not need to know you're out here. Get over here. Come here. Goofball? Anyway. But yeah. That is... What? Hold on. Come here. Come here. Is this what you want? Oh, he's gonna knock everything down. He wants me to play ball. I don't want to play ball. Go find something else to play with. Go find a stick to chew on. Now see? I'm totally off what I was... God bless you. Totally forget what I was talking about. Anyway. Would you stop it with your big old naughty head? Go. Go. I'm getting over a very bad sinus infection. I missed 2 days of work. I did get another job. About a month after I was let go from the big corporate company. Well, this one's a big corporate company too, but it's in retail. I did get another job. Been with them for a little over 6 months now. Went from making almost $40 an hour to $16 an hour. Had to pull out all of my retirement money so I could pay off all my bills, so I could afford to work at this job. I clock in at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm done at 1:30, Monday through Friday. That's all I don't work late. I don't work no overtime. I don't work weekends. I don't work holidays. So that's a plus. But it was an adjustment. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh well. I did get a garden in this year. For those of you who used to follow me, as you can see, I got my garden right here. I still had to put some in there. Oh, my grape. Look at my grapevines. I have grapes on it. Hey, I can show you my grapes. I'm so happy. The one grapevine has grapes. The other one's a year behind them. It takes 3 years for you to have, for it to produce grapes. Kind of like the asparagus is the same way, I think. I think there might be a few others. Let me see if I can get you to... I couldn't get some of my plants to grow, so I'm going to have to go, or my seeds to sprout, so I'm going to have to go buy the plants today. But here's, can you see them? I have a ton of those everywhere on my vine. Isn't that cool? See, I got them over here too. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest? As you can tell, I love gardening. I love to see life grow from nothing. You know? It's just like the best feeling. This is supposed to be salad bowl lettuce and iceberg lettuce. Nothing's growing up. I got radishes there. I need to check them. See if I need to pull them up. This was supposed to be spinach. I think all that spinach. I got squirrels. I can't keep the stupid squirrels out of my garden. And then peppers. I forgot what I planted there, but it didn't come up. Onions I have over here. This is supposed to be... I got a lone marigold right there. I forgot. Oh, something is coming up there. Right there. I forgot what I planted there. Garlic, maybe? My raspberry bush. Wild raspberry bush. I did not plant that. 2 blueberry bushes. My lavender came back with a vengeance. I don't use any insecticide. I use... Oh, hold on. See that there? That's my rogue lettuce stalk. Hold on. This raspberry bush is thorning me. Don't know where it came from. Oh my goodness. What did I plant there? Is this watermelon? No, this is squash. I think that's squash. That did take. I had 2 things there. Bugs got that. I forgot what this is. I have to look on my... I don't know. I gotta go look on my flower bed thing. Corn, carrots, tomatoes, and flowers. Blackberry bush there. I gotta cut them back so they'll grow thicker. And then this one I just planted this year. It's a giant blackberry. But yeah, it's as you can tell, I love my gardening. I gotta walk around the other way because that thorns on that raspberry bush hurts. Yeah, I can't believe my grapevines. It's crazy. This is the grapevine that will produce next year. I think that one is red grapes. I want to have potatoes on the other side. I don't know if you can see them. Those are potatoes. I gotta fix my shed. I don't know why it's tearing apart. It's less than a year old. But, oops. But yeah. You might be seeing me do a lot of, especially in the fall, I'm going to try my hand at canning and stuff. But you might see some cooking videos too. But I just wanted to get on here to let those of you who had been following me know that I'm still alive. A lot has happened emotionally, mentally, financially. And I just had to get over it. I had to get to a point to where I can function again. And I think I am in a place now that I can move forward with stuff. I can start planning again. I can start putting one foot in front of the other. It was just a whirlwind of, and pardon my French here, a whirlwind of shit that was thrown at me, dumped on me, that I had to wade through. I had to shovel myself out. I mean, it was a lot. And for someone with autism to have so much thrown at you at once, it's not easy. But I'm here. I'm alive. I am going to do my best to start posting videos at least once a week. Like I said, I gotta learn some of these new programs I got for the streaming part and all that, but I'm gonna do my best to post at least one video a week, just to show you my daily life, show you stuff that I do that maybe you never did before or never thought to do, or I might show you things in my little travels that I do around the area, or hiking, or who knows. But it's gonna be there. A video once a week. I'll do my best. This is Mama Bear out. Y'all have a blessed day. And I forget what my saying was. Something living fierce. Be safe. Whatever. Y'all take care. Bye.